Who gave that nigga MVP, man? I'm just saying. That nigga crying, nigga, you crying. Like, nigga, if Durant ain't enough for you to win, like, over there, then what you need? Like, what?
It might. Let me tell you this. So we're gonna start the show off differently. We just gonna jump into it. So we talking about.
We at y'all. We ain't no introduction. We at
what we talk
Boy,
about.
Eazyana.
Y'all,
This ain't the boot,
y'all,
this Eazyana.
y'all know who it is. Y'all know. So run the topic, Cole. Tell them what we talking about.
Man, we just jumping. Look, bro, we just talking about random shit tonight. So whatever.
What we gonna do? This man trying to tell me he talking about James Harden. If he was James Harden, he would want to leave Brooklyn too.
Yeah, I want to leave.
I'm like, if that Brooklyn team over there isn't enough for you to win, then it ain't them, it's you.
No.
It's the situation. I would want to leave too because it's the situation that's going on.
Then why you win?
I'm not saying
he can't
because the situation wasn't like that before he went there. Of course, I'm a pick to go over there if everything good. This man a part-time NBA player.
Man.
So if everybody was playing or if the rules was different and they had their whole team how they supposed to have it, no, I'm not gonna say he should leave or whatever because they got something to do. You feel me? But if all the puzzle pieces not there, you know just as good as I do.
I know.
If you're missing a piece to your championship caliber roster, you're not winning no championship.
What he missing?
They missing Kyrie Irving. What do you mean? What they missing?
Oh my God!
You telling me by that man's presence? So you telling me that man?
Because Kyrie not playing, that's why Brooklyn is what they're doing right now. So if Kyrie playing, they win the finals.
It's either that or we can spin it and say Durant not carrying his team. Which one you want to go with?
Right now.
No,
but he's still not carrying. But when he playing though, even when he playing,
he carry the team when he playing. What are you talking about?
The boy's record is horrible.
Not worse than the Lakers.
Oh, the Lakers shit is horrible. I'm not saying.
That's all I'm saying.
The Lakers is horrible.
With way more superstars than the Nets.
No, you're not gonna say it like that because if you spin it like the media was saying it, they was clowning the Lakers for being they was clowning they old. Then before Westbrook was there, he washed up. But the moment that man go play with somebody, like the moment that man go play with LeBron James, oh no, it's not fair. He got to recruit. Y'all was just talking shit about dude Westbrook. Saying that he was washed up, he padding all that.
We still talking about Westbrook. We still talking about him.
Not before the season started. And you seen him on play on the floor. They were saying it was unfair. Oh, he got to recruit this player, this and that. Man. Now it's unfolding and saying, oh, now you see why Durant left and one there. Man, go ahead with that, man. Go ahead with that, man.
You know what it is. You know what it is, James Harden, and basically what's going on in James. What's going on in James Harden's head right now is he looking at it like this. With everything that's going on in Brooklyn right now, he could have just stayed in Houston and take his money and do the same thing in Houston right now. So that's pretty much what he's looking
at.
That's
his fault.
That's his fault.
I left Houston to come to Brooklyn to this. I could have stayed in Houston and just get my money in Houston and just do the same thing.
Man, he fumbled that. He thought it was sweet. He thought it was a free championship, and he went over there, and it didn't happen how he thought. Now he over there in the same situation. He had a better, and no disrespect to Kevin Durant, but he had a better team when he had Chris Paul in them.
Somebody said that too. I forgot who was saying that. They were saying, basically that's what he want. He want a free
his team. No, I'm saying that he had the team. He just couldn't hold it down when Chris Paul got hurt. He had the team.
Exactly. So if he couldn't hold it down when Chris Paul got hurt, then who's the problem?
No, but he's never been the number one. I can't speak for you, but for me, he's never been the number one option on the team for me. So I can understand why I can understand why he fumbled the big spotlight like that when it was time to hold it down for a couple games until your main star.
This is my thing.
To me, that was his team, but that was Chris Paul. That was Chris Paul made that team like that. And that's a proven fact.
So
look the Suns.
When we found out about James Harden, where was he coming from? Off the bench, right?
Off the bench.
That's when he was James Harden. That's what we know. Okay, you go to Houston, you get your own team. Nice, great team. A team that can damn near make a championship run. Your team, and you don't do it. So now what? It goes back to now. You can't have your team now unless you go back to Houston or somewhere. Like you had
that man not going to Houston.
You had that your chance to prove.
He couldn't get past Golden State.
But that's what I want to see too.
Golden State and who?
I don't care about the other.
All right, then. Golden State and who? Durant.
The who? No, man. Golden State was it.
Yeah, man.
Golden State was the team. Golden State was the team that they couldn't get past. To me, the main objective, even if they would have made it past OKC, they was not making it past Golden State.
We know this, and listen.
No, I'm saying though, but listen to what I said though. No, just listen to what I said.
LeBron
even if they would have made it past OKC, they was not beating the Golden State Warriors.
But they don't win. They don't win those next two without Durant.
Say that again.
They won one without Durant. Durant don't go there. They don't win them two. They don't win them. They lose and then they go back and win two more. They don't win.
Man, look, I dig it even more deeper for you. If Durant don't go to Golden State wasn't beating OKC the next year.
Thanks. I can say okay. That's so
now,
I just said that. Split. No, so look, look. I'm glad you say that because that's what I just said. If Durant don't leave OKC and stay in OKC, then Golden State don't win.
I thought you meant. Oh, all right. I thought you meant the. All right. Yeah. I thought you said something else. No, I agree with that because that's my whole. But that's my whole point to get not to jump subjects on what we talking about as far as the basketball.
So listen.
But for me, that's why I was mad. That's why I was mad that Durant went to Golden State because you going over that dude. You just was up 3-1.
That was before Harden left.
No. I'm not. I'm saying. I said to not to change subject. That's after. No, that's after. I'm saying.
Oh no, I already left, right?
No, I'm talking about that piece right there. Before we go back to what we was originally talking about. I'm just saying the reason why I was upset that Durant had went to the Warriors because if he would have just stayed, they was gonna beat that team. You was just up 3-1. Like at least give it one more year to show them that y'all can work them. Yeah, like come on, man.
Yeah, the whole world was mad.
And then that would have been like a rematch for him. He would have brought his team back and meet LeBron, and LeBron had just beat them. That would have been a better matchup to me and a more legendary matchup because it's like you stayed with your team and you made it back to play the player that beat your young team when y'all first went to the final. So that's what I feel about that. But when it comes to Harden, man, Harden. From I'm getting from what you're saying is that Harden's six man of the year award holds more weight than his MVP.
He earned it. He earned 6 man. I don't think why you earn MVP?
Man, that man earned what you mean?
Because he led the lead in scoring that year. Because he led the lead in scoring.
I mean,
led the lead in scoring.
Was he not the most valuable player on his team?
Hell no. Did he win a championship that year?
Who was the most valuable player on his team when he won MVP in Houston?
What year did he win it in? I'm gonna go. What year did he win it in?
No, we go. Look, I'm gonna pull it up for you, and I'm gonna give it to you so you can go look at the roster. And I want you to name to me who was the most valuable player on that team when he won MVP.
His team. Why you gonna pick his team? Let's go. Let's see who the candidates was of that season, not his team. Of course, he probably was the most valuable player of his team. Yeah, of course. But what about the lead? We're talking about the lead.
If you go off of that, LeBron would have won the last 10 years.
Why? Because it's off of stats. That's why James Harden won most valuable player.
So no, all right.
He led the lead in scoring.
So what is MVP considered? So how do you win MVP?
All around, not just because you led the lead in scoring.
No, you said stats. No, you said stats. You went from scoring to stats.
Scoring is a stat. What are you talking about?
Well, no. You said stats. Like, no, you saying stats.
I'm not as saying in not just scoring. You're all around. All around.
Yes. All right then. So if that's the case, if that's the case, LeBron would be the MVP every year.
How LeBron didn't win a championship every year?
So you got to win a championship to get the MVP?
You got to at least make the playoff and go on.
Man,
to say you had a championship season. To say you had an MVP season.
No, because the MVP is a season award. It's not a final. It's not a playoff. They have an MVP for the playoffs. It's the finals
they
MVP.
don't. They have a finals MVP, not the playoffs.
That's part of the playoffs. That's part of the
finals. That's finals MVP.
So the finals not part of the playoffs?
Man, the finals is the finals. It's not. It's called the NBA playoffs and the NBA finals, nigga.
So can I stop at the last game of the season and still make it in the finals if I don't go to the playoffs?
Come on, man.
Answer
All I'm saying is, if you don't make the playoffs, you shouldn't.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah. Don't try. You can't narrate my answer.
You saying that the
I don't care how.
I don't care how. No, listen. You saying the playoffs don't have an MVP award.
I don't care how many points you scored the season if your team don't make the playoffs.
No. No, we're not gonna skip over this. You telling me that the playoffs do not have an MVP award? That's what you're telling me.
The finals, nigga. It's the finals MVP.
Finals, all right, this is a yes or no question. Is the finals part of the playoffs?
No, it's the
yes
finals.
Or no question.
It's the finals. It's the finals. The NBA finals.
Okay.
It's the NBA finals. Just like it's the NFL Super Bowl.
No, so how do I get to the finals? How do I get to the finals?
Man, you asking me questions that I know. Come on, man. That ain't making your answer right. That ain't making your answer right. Of course, it's not making it right. I'm just asking. I'm probing for questions. Like you play the playoffs to get to the Super Bowl. The finals is the championship.
Of what?
Championship.
Of what?
It's the playoffs and then a championship.
All right. So how do you get to the championship?
The playoffs.
All right. So the playoffs. So in order to get the MVP award, you have to make it to the finals, which is part of the playoffs.
You have to perform and win in the finals.
Dude, it's still a playoff system when you get to the finals. That's a playoff game.
Hey, like I said, it's the finals and the playoffs.
The finals MVP is based off of the performance in the finals.
How do you get to the finals?
That's all I'm saying. It don't go over your whole playoff.
How do you get to the finals?
I understand what you're saying, but that's not how it goes. The finals
that's
MVP
a playoff accolade. In order to get the finals MVP, you have to make it to the finals through the playoffs.
Man, making the MVP it's not how you perform in the playoffs. It's not how you perform in the playoffs. It's how you perform in that finals game. In the finals series.
But in order to get there, you have to do what?
Man, that don't mean nothing. For instance, I'm gonna tell you, like, okay, for instance, let's say this, okay? Let's just say the Lakers make the playoffs. LeBron can shine all playoffs, get to the finals. Let's say they play Giannis them. LeBron can shine all playoffs, get to the finals, and Giannis shine the whole finals. Who you think gonna get finals MVP?
The team that win, that got the player that played the best basketball in the finals.
Okay, so let's go back. Like I said, so if Giannis win and Giannis shine in the finals, who win? Who win the finals MVP? Being that LeBron dominated the whole playoffs, every round, the first round, the semi, the conference, and then he get to the finals and Giannis dominate the whole finals.
That goes to the winner, regardless. It goes to the team that got the best player on the team the
most valuable player of the finals.
That won that play
of the finals.
The playoffs is a final series. You still have to play off.
No, man, the finals is a championship. Like the Super Bowl is the championship.
But you have to play off in the finals.
I'm not saying you don't. I never said
that. If you had the playoffs and then the teams that got the best records in the playoffs play one championship game like the Super Bowl.
That don't work like that. You can't make us think that work like that. That don't work like that.
See, the way Baker.
I understand what you're saying.
I got the perfect example right now why the way Baker trying to say it is messed up. All right. Look at that first year the Warriors won the championship. With the analogy that you putting out there, if that's the case, Steph Curry would have won Finals MVP that first year they won. He wasn't the best player. He wasn't the best player.
The playoffs.
But wait, if you basing the Finals MVP off of the whole playoffs, like you saying, Steph would have won Finals MVP, not Andre Iguodala, who won MVP.
No, Iggy
had 2 great games that fucking see that. Come on, man. Don't act like Iggy played every game as asshole.
So you're saying they give
man,
it.
Nigga, I was surprised. I was surprised when they announced Iggy as a fucking MVP.
Yeah, I was
surprised, nigga. I was surprised. You ain't gonna tell me you wasn't surprised neither. Nigga.
I wasn't surprised.
Come on, man. And I ain't taking nothing away from Iggy. I ain't taking nothing, but nigga, I was surprised.
No, you're trying to take it away from old Egg, dog. You're all on Egg neck right now. Egg,
that's my dog. That's my dog.
I don't like the team. Egg, I don't like the team you're on, but I'm riding for you. They trying to play you, Egg.
Egg still on the
side. I ain't going for it.
What I'm saying is the way you trying to say it, if you basing the Finals MVP off of the whole playoff, then Steph Curry would have won MVP.
Right.
No, he ain't carried that team in the finals. He ain't carried.
Who carried them? Iggy? You saying Iggy carried them?
Iggy was the game-changing effect for that game, and then after that, it was Durant.
Man.
It was Iggy, then it was Durant.
I'm talking about Durant wasn't there.
Listen to what you see. Y'all, you don't listen. You acting like a Cowboy fan right now. That's what you're doing right now. You're not listening to me. I said it was Iggy first. I said it was Iggy first, and then it was Durant. So if you comprehend that, that's saying that Iggy held it down, and then when Durant got there, he took over. I ain't saying that they was there at the same time.
Iggy had 2 good defensive games in that finals that year.
That's all.
Steph was the best player, but he didn't win Finals MVP.
So take Iggy out of all them games right there. They winning?
They probably still win because Steph was
they not winning, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Them people not winning that shit without Iggy play. Iggy would have never won that. Man, you tripping, man.
They just dunked on Steph.
Oh, who dunked on Steph?
That first year, that first finals, Steph was supposed to win Finals MVP.
That boy not supposed. He ain't win one. He ain't gonna never win one.
He led the team in scoring in the finals.
Klay Thompson got a better chance of winning MVP in the finals before Steph.
Oh, what? What you smoking?
Well, so why he ain't win one yet?
We still trying to find out why the hell they gave. He was supposed to win, like Conan just said. He was supposed to win the one they gave to Iggy.
Okay, but if that's the case, we can go down awards for the past 20 years and say a lot of people got robbed. Kobe got robbed for a season MVP. LeBron got robbed for season MVP. Like, they're going to give it to whatever fits that, like the stats and all that goes within it for the team. Like, you can't sit here and tell me that we can't say they got fugazi shit going on with that. But if that man ain't won the MVP, that man ain't MVP.
Had an all-star finals that year.
Man, you take Iggy off that team, them people beat, man. Nah, you take Iggy off of that for what he did for them teams to win that award, them people beat.
Bro, he had 2 good games. Steph played good that whole series.
It only take 2 games. Them 2 games, they won them 2 games, did they?
But Steph was the leader.
Did they win or did they lose those 2 games he showed his ass? That's all I want to know.
No, they won.
All right, then. So for those 2 games they won, did them 2 games help them win the championship? How many games you got to win the championship? Listen to me. How many games you got to win in that series? How many games you got to win in that series to win a championship?
You got to win 4 games. We know that.
You got to win 4. So half of the wins that they won to get the ring, he was the person that made them 2 games. Man, he deserved it. He played 2 of the games that y'all got that y'all needed to win the championship. He balled out.
He played 2 good defensive games.
What's your defense? You play sports, right?
Steph led the team.
No. Answer my question. Answer my question. Did you play sports?
Not on a school level.
All right, but no, just period. They ain't got to do nothing with school or not. Sports in the neighborhood, wherever. You play sports, right?
Yeah.
So what's the saying? Defense wins what?
Championships, yeah.
All right, then. So you finished that without me telling you what it is, and you telling me now that man don't deserve the damn champion, the MVP, because he only had 2 defensive games?
Hold up, though. What I'm saying
is... Get the fuck out of here, man.
What I'm saying is the way you basing the Finals MVP, if that's the case, Steph would have won Finals MVP.
Right.
Off the defense, you just told me that man had 2 defensive games
in the finals, though. Not the play off the finals.
No, I'm on the finals right now. I'm saying the finals MVP. Y'all trying to take it away from him. That's what I'm on now.
You trying to say the finals MVP come from the whole playoffs?
No, but you gotta go through. You gotta go through the playoffs to get to the finals. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the way you was putting it.
Listen, what I'm saying about
the way you was saying is that you was basing the finals MVP off of the whole playoffs, and that's why I said if you basing it off of the way you saying it, then Steph would have won finals MVP that first year Golden State won.
If it's off the
he still would have never made it. He still never got it.
Yeah, he would have, nigga. That's a whole Google it. It's a discussion right now. They asked, go watch it. They asked Andre about if he think he should have won the MVP that season and all type of shit. That nigga know he was supposed to win, but what happened was he only played a few games. He had better shooting because he played fewer games. He had better efficiency, and he had those 2 good defensive games from the finals. So that's how he won finals MVP.
So in all actuality, what you saying is Curry numbers was improved.
No, Curry numbers was good.
I'm fucking with you, E. I'm fucking with you. E, I'm fucking with you, E.
I mean, they won.
That's why that first year, like that first year, it was a controversy because it was like, whoa, like Steph numbers was terrific in the finals, but he didn't win.
Steph should have won MVP that year, man.
And that's
that ball wasn't supposed to win no fucking MVP.
He was supposed to win MVP that year. And that's what's hurting him. He didn't get the finals MVP that season. And then the next 2 years, Durant is there. So Durant got the finals MVP.
The next 2 years, Durant.
So so that's the one thing Curry.
And that's sad right there. So you're telling me you let somebody else that come that you recruited to your team and you still ain't win MVP?
It ain't that, man. You gotta realize, even at the time, man, like you say, shit, nigga, Durant was a bigger name than Steph. So I mean, shit, they both had good numbers.
Oh yeah, and now on them MVPs like Durant, really, he deserved them too, because he really was the deciding fact. He put his numbers up for them.
Yeah, he was the closer. He was
but
what
at the same time, to fast forward or rewind back to where we started the conversation from, when you come to James Harden, I feel that E, you didn't put Cole, you pull it up for me if you don't mind. Who was in the MVP racing for James Harden when he won that MVP?
I didn't put it up.
I just want to hear the names because I don't remember.
I know for sure it was him, Giannis, I think LeBron, probably Paul. I think Paul George too that year. I think.
And I want to see how he won it.
I'm gonna look for the top 5 of the year James Harden won MVP. Top 5 candidates of the year James Harden won MVP. Let's see. It was in 2018. He won. Okay. Let's see. 2018 top 5 MVP finalists.
So, like I say, James Harden won it. Basically, he won it because he was the top scorer.
His stats was 38 and 5.
Top
scorer.
That
year. Let me see. Yeah, that year.
That boy got 5 that boy averaging 5 Giannis, rebounds a game.
Jokic and Curry. Well, no, it might be the wrong. But the year James Harden won MVP, he pretty much won MVP because of that historic scoring run that he had.
Say that again.
He had a historic scoring run that year.
That's all.
Like he put on a hell of a scoring run that season, and that don't end up. But he balled out that season. He definitely balled out that season. You know, he definitely balled out that season.
So I got one candidate. So in 2018, what I said he was 38-5, right? 30 points. He averaged 30 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds, right? So LeBron numbers that same year, because y'all say he was a candidate. I ain't catch another name because I'm pulling up everybody's stats. LeBron stats that year for that, he wouldn't have won the MVP. He was 27-8. He was 27-8-8. So you can go like that with that. Like you can level them out, but of course the 30 gonna look more appealing than the 27. So who else y'all got? Who else went against him for the MVP? Y'all see LeBron and who else?
What in 2018?
The top 3 finishers, and it was by vote. The top 3 finishers was James Harden, LeBron, and AD.
And AD, all right, I see AD stats for 2018.
I think Chris Paul was nominated too.
See what that man's stats is.
But yeah, that
all right.
year.
That year he was 23, 10. What an assist at. Just off of the points alone, he only was averaging 23 points, but I got to see what he was doing like on the rebounds and shit. I can't find it.
Man, that nigga, like Courtney said, he won because he had a historic scoring season. That's why.
Yeah, but I mean, if I'm looking at the stats to everybody else, even without that, the 30, it still wasn't like. So you're telling me, and I said that too. I take that back. Based off of that, if you compare the 2 stats, he definitely got LeBron beat that year with the stats that he had. And of course, LeBron might have more rebounds than him because LeBron gonna get more rebounds. But as far as everything else in there, his stats was better. So I can't sit there and be like point the finger and be like it should have been over there, because then now it'll be like off of popularity.
All right.
And the next player, that's 2 players I done pulled up that they stats don't even look close to his. He deserved that MVP. So that's why I say that MVP holds more weight. Now the 6th man of the year, I mean, yeah, there was a 6th man of the year award he won. Of course, that one is going past the eye test more because they're going to have more grind into that one because you're not in the starting lineup. So his
play
grind,
your role, nigga, play your role.
No, I'm saying though his griminess and how much he hustled when he was on court, knowing that he was coming off the bench. That, I mean, of course that one going to look more like he was getting it out the mud for that one.
Man,
you can't. You remember when that man's first touchdown in Houston, man? That man was shooting that shit. He was shooting them people out the gym, man. That first season in Houston, when that ball first came, that man was busting their fucking ass up, man. No, I'm not saying that shit get him no championship. I never said that.
The main reason James Harden haven't won a championship yet.
Why? Let us hear.
Because
he had the players in Houston.
Okay.
It just couldn't work out. It didn't work out.
Why though? Why couldn't it work out?
The best chance he had to win a championship in Houston was when Chris Paul was there. But they could not play on the court together because Chris Paul liked to slow the game down. And James Harden liked to, which it was Mike D'Antoni's fault, because Mike D'Antoni let him play a lot of isolation basketball. So him and Chris Paul couldn't play together. He had Dwight Howard. And a few other players. They couldn't do nothing. He played with Westbrook. They couldn't do it together. So his best chance was the year he had Chris Paul. And those 3 games, however many games Chris Paul had missed in that series against the Warriors, James Harden, he didn't do what he was supposed to do. He didn't hold it down in that series. And that hurt him big time because that was his chance. That was his best chance to finally get past Golden State. And he fumbled. He fumbled down. So he come to Brooklyn. KD, Kyrie pushed for him to come to Brooklyn. James Harden get hurt last year. Kyrie was hurt last year. This season, Kyrie not there. Now he back, but only for road games. Durant is out. So James Harden pretty much playing the same role he played in Houston. So for him right now, that's why I say for him, he looking at it more like, well, damn, like I could have stayed in Houston for all this. So, well, I mean, and same thing goes for Kevin Durant. And I saw Stephen A. Smith was saying this the other day. If things don't, if they don't win a championship in Brooklyn, people gonna look at Kevin Durant and be like, yo, you left Steph Curry to come to Brooklyn and do this. You know, not saying that KD not doing his part because Kevin Durant doing his part.
Yeah, KD not complaining. KD not saying nothing. He just going in every night and play.
But you know what I'm saying?
When he does play.
Yeah.
Like, because he get hurt, so.
Yeah. So if I can agree when Stephen A. Smith said that part. It's like, if they don't win in Brooklyn, people are going to look at Durant in a way like, well, damn, like you left a good situation. Should. You left a good situation in Golden.
What you mean? What?
That's his team. It's his team.
That's his team. Just
that is like not right Durant team. Look, Kyrie was over there before Durant.
That's that man. So you telling me that's Kyrie team?
He was there before Durant.
Man, no, I don't care about who team it is. That's not Kyrie team.
Man, that's not Kyrie team. Kyrie was there first.
It don't matter. Now. That's not Kyrie team.
Now it can be Harden team. If he stopped bitching and crying, it could be his team.
That won't be his team either. That's Kevin Durant. Because Durant is the best player on that roster.
Thank you. He
the best player on that roster. I ain't never said that he wasn't.
But James Harden is a motherfucking superstar. He's an NBA superstar.
Don't matter. Is he a bigger superstar?
He's one of the highest paid players. Is he a bigger superstar than Durant? It don't matter. So, it's a job.
But is he a bigger star than Durant?
Come on, man. That's like asking me. That's like asking me, is he a bigger star than LeBron?
Who's the bigger star than LeBron?
No, I'm saying that's like, nigga, asking me is this boy Kyrie is better, is a bigger star than Durant. It's like asking me, is Kyrie a bigger star than LeBron? That's what I said.
I thought you was trying to put something on record. I thought you trying.
I'm just saying.
E, you trying to lock that statement in?
Man,
I thought you trying to lock something in. Man, no, man, that man, we all know, man. That's that man team. You the captain of that team. You the one that's your team. They not winning. That's your fault. You want to be the number one player in the world? You want to be in that conversation? You got to take everything that come with it, just like the person that is the number one player in the world. Take it every time something go wrong with a team. If it's something wrong with the Lakers, it's LeBron's fault. If it's something wrong with the Cavs, it's LeBron's fault. If it's something wrong with Miami, it's LeBron's fault. If it's something wrong with OKC, it's Westbrook's fault. If it's something wrong with Golden State, it's Draymond's fault. If it's something wrong with Brooklyn right now, it's Kyrie Irving's fault. When he gonna start taking a fall for some of the shit that's your team? That's your team. If you want to be the number one player, take the fall for that shit. Or don't ask nobody to put you in that conversation. Be number two. Be a secure number two. You a fire number two.
Well, this is one situation where you can't honestly say that is Durant.
Man, it's
fault.
that man's fault, man. Because at the end of the day,
my God,
because at the end of the day. At the end of the day, did he not vouch for these players? Did he not vouch for some of these players that came on that team?
Yeah, but he can't control.
All right, then you the captain. If that man not playing, you telling me that man didn't have the pause to say, look, this motherfucker fucking up our roster by not playing. It's not his fault, but there's somebody we can replace him with and get something for him so that we can continue on with our season because we got a goal at the end of the season. Can he not make that? Can he not have that conversation and get that man traded out of there so that they can continue on to what they went there to do? True or false?
Can, but he want Kyrie to stay.
All right, then. So at the end, so he wants Kyrie to stay. Y'all losing. Y'all not healthy. That's your fault. You made that decision because you, just like y'all lured in somebody to come there and help y'all so y'all can have a big three. You need to take the fault for y'all not winning because that falls on you for putting that together. You helped put that together. So take your lick. Ain't nothing wrong with taking your lick. By him taking his lick, don't take nothing away from him. That just show that a leader gonna take his lick and they're gonna bounce back and come back stronger.
Yeah, but on that part of it, I can see where you're going with that. You know what I'm saying? On that part of it. You know what I'm saying? But he can't control what Kyrie Irving do and what Kyrie Irving decide to do on and off the court.
And that's why you have that conversation with the front office, man. This motherfucker is fucking up. Or y'all change the rule, or better yet, if you the leader, and I'm not saying LeBron would do this, I'm not comparing it. But if you the leader, if Kyrie can't play, none of the starters playing. We all sitting out. Now I bet you the NBA gonna look at it like, man, we can't have all them players out. That's our money. Let's try to see what we can do to try to get this reconciled so everybody can play. That's how I look at it. If you're gonna ride, but you take the fall or you say we're not gonna play. I bet you they change them rules or they cancel them games and put that in other arenas or something like that. Come on, man. Y'all acting like the players don't control the lead. The players control the lead.
Trying to win the championship. You
can't win no championship with all your players not playing. How the fuck you win a championship? So if they play in a team, if they match them up with a team that it's mandatory to be vaccinated to go there, and every time they go to the other arena, they gotta play them and they lose that game. That's not good. You can't win no championship if all your players not playing. Kyrie can't play in every fucking state. So if their opponent is the team that you have to be vaccinated to play over there, and that's who y'all first round against, they're gonna be bumped out in the first round because they ain't gonna have no chemistry.
That's the NBA rules this season.
Right. So we all starting five. The people that them people want to see, we sitting out. I bet you they change the rule. I bet you they throw a bubble up. I bet you they throw a bubble up right quick.
They would, if anything, they would probably do that.
And that's how you fix that. So now my team can play together. We made a stand. Everybody can play. It's possible.
But their rules is their rule. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? We may not like it, but you gotta respect it. As a business, that's their rules.
All right. And as a business and as a team captain, you take your lick. Well, I'm just saying. If we looking at it, I mean,
with Kyrie. They've had the conversations with Kyrie.
No, man, fuck all that. You gotta do like one of them old school NBA players. When they ask you a question on the stands, I ain't fucking with it. And if Kyrie ain't playing, I ain't playing. And get up and walk off. That'll be headline right there. That's headline Sports Center. Soon as 6 o'clock hit in the morning, that's the first thing you're gonna see. Da-da-da. I ain't playing if Kyrie ain't playing, and walk off. And then they're gonna run the street and say it's Sports Center. Come on, man.
Kevin Durant,
that's well ride, man.
Kevin Durant not gonna do nothing like that. You know why? Because that dude just love to play basketball.
No, he ain't gonna do that because he ain't got it in him.
Man, all them dudes not trying
to keep it a buck.
Them dudes not trying to lose out on all that game money, bro.
All right then. So
Kevin Durant, if you really been following Kevin Durant, bro, his whole career, bro, Kevin Durant does not like to really be in all kind of drama when it come down to basketball, bro. That dude just want to go.
So you tell him
he just want to get on the court and hoop.
So what you're saying is, and I'm not even gonna repeat that because that was a negative thing towards that. So what you're saying is he a puppet.
I'm not saying he a puppet. Kevin
Durant. Not because
if
he's not going to speak out and he just want to play ball, he's just going to go. If they say it's time to play tonight at 9:00 and they got some shit going on, he going to show up at 9 no matter what it is because he ain't trying to lose no money. That's what you're saying.
He just like to play ball. He said it himself.
Man, that's fucked up. Man, listen.
He says it himself all the time.
I don't know about y'all favorite players, but I know mine's going to ride. I got a rider.
We all know. We know LeBron going. We know Bron going to stay with.
I got a rider. Man, he going to take. I ain't fucking with it. He ain't going to say it like that because he need me. Bron, call me. I got some words for you for to tell them people. If he was fucking with me, if Bron was in my circle, Bron be straight cut. Look, check this out, boy. I ain't fucking with the game tonight. Fuck you, your mama, and your cousin, ho, and walk off.
That's not Durant. Durant just like to hoop, and he said
Durant like to defend himself. He just do that shit behind the keyboard.
That too, but that too. But
and there's no shots at Durant. I'll fuck with Durant. I'll fuck with you, Durant. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is you take your lick. That when it all boils down to it, all I'm saying is just take your lick. That's your team. You telling me Kyrie's the captain of that team just because he was there longer? That's what y'all telling me.
No, he was just there first. You know what I'm saying?
And that he went there because they ran his ass out of Boston. He ain't go there because I'm gonna make this. They ran his fucking ass out of Boston. That's the fuck them young guns wouldn't listen to him. He was in the media talking all that shit about him, talking about they're not listening. Then he want to send an apology to LeBron. I understand. Nah, bitch, it's too late to understand. Now people that ran you out of Boston and you went over there to Brooklyn. You convinced Durant to come play with you. Y'all think it's all sweet, and now you pull this stupid shit off. Then you talking about the world flat, then the world round, then the world cube. Man, that man tripping, man. That man fucking tripping, man. That's not that man team, man. Fuck that.
Look, bro. Hey, man, we ain't gonna knock the man for however he think.
I'll fuck with Kyrie.
Nah,
but he's not the captain.
If you just want to go strictly basketball, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's made it bad for himself. Strictly basketball. If you know what I'm saying, you want to go that route. Yeah, he's pretty much made it bad for himself. He left Cleveland. To go to Boston. He wanted his own team. The Young Guns made it to the Eastern Conference Finals without him. Came back the next year. They made the playoffs, but did good without him. He was pretty much hurt the majority of the time he was in Boston. He gets to Brooklyn. They made the playoffs without him in Brooklyn because he was injured. Like you say, he recruits Durant. First year Durant there. What, Kyrie Irving? He get hurt again. Durant one shot. Durant was not even a shot. A toenail away from bringing Brooklyn to the finals. A toenail.
Without Harden or with Harden?
Without Harden too, because he was hurt.
Say that shit, man.
But that's the captain.
Man, say that shit, nigga. But that ain't his team, man. Say that shit, nigga. So we get why Harden want to leave, nigga. It ain't them niggas in Brooklyn. It's Harden. It's Harden. Every team he go to, it's Harden. Nigga, it's Harden. It's right there. It's Harden.
Brooklyn was doing
just fine before they added Harden.
They was doing fine?
Correct me if I'm wrong.
They ain't make it to the finals.
They made it farther than James Harden made it wherever he was.
They ain't make it to the finals.
They in different conferences.
They ain't make it to the finals.
So they ain't even play each other.
They ain't make it to the finals.
James Harden made it to the finals?
They ain't make it to the finals.
James Harden made it to the finals?
I know Kyrie did.
The only time James Harden made it to the finals was in 2011 when he was in OKC.
There you go.
Say that shit.
There you go. But nobody made
when it. When he was in OKC, Coming off the bench.
But he made it though. But he made it.
Coming off the bench.
He made it.
That six-man award.
Without him coming off the bench, they wasn't going to the finals. Not the
MVP year. That six-man year.
Without him coming off the bench, they was not making it.
And people, but the 6-man of the year award is always big too, though. You know what I'm saying? We can't we can't look at the 6-man of the year award like that ain't
anybody just don't win that.
You know what I'm saying? The 6-man of the year is like you're basically like just that, like you're that sixth starter, like you in key moments in the game, like for it, that season when James Harden was 6-man of the year, he basically was in the closing lineup. You know what I'm saying, in games. So he was a key part of the offense. Yeah, he came off the bench, but he was a key part of the offense. You know, he was in the closing lineup, you know, in a lot of games that season. So, but like I said, the best chance he had was when Chris Paul was there. That was his best chance to get to the finals.
Other than OKC,
was that?
Other than when he was in OKC,
you know,
man. Listen, all I'm saying is take your fucking lick. Hey, when it all boils down to
that nigga can't see a finals with Brooklyn. He ain't gonna see a finals with nobody. And I'm stamping that right now. I'm stamping that right now. If he don't get a championship with Brooklyn, he ain't gonna never get one in his career. And I'm saying that on Conflict of Sports on this episode right now.
So everybody else, so everybody else in that roster can get a ring, but him.
Hell yeah, they got everybody else.
Crazy,
everybody else got a
Kyrie
chance.
Ain't getting.
If we leave Brooklyn, everybody else in Brooklyn got a chance to win, nigga. Because Durant's over there.
No,
you talking about?
Yeah, because they should still have the same chance with that man there now.
Hey,
man,
bro,
they got a chance with or without him is what I'm telling you.
Bro,
that's what I'm telling you. With or without him,
they're not gonna have a full roster.
Hey, we look, bro. This was just
let's leave it to too long on basketball, man. Let's get into real football.
Hey, bro, no, hey, bro, like this episode probably just gonna be like that, cause.
We can run it. We got we can do the other little topics, the few little topics we got.
Yeah,
and then we can do our Super Bowl picks.
But it's almost time to.
Yeah, we over the time already.
Damn.
8 o'clock my time.
Damn.
We started like 6 so.
So but
it is what it is, man. Conflict of Sports, man. I mean, shit.
All I know is, bro, they in night. Wait, let me be sure. Wait, let me go look.
Oh no,
the Lakers are in night. No, I checked already.
No, you seen
I checked already.
No, listen.
Yeah, I
checked already.
Y'all seen Miami took the first place?
Yeah, they had. Okay.
Miami number 1 right now. They passed the Bulls.
Yeah, but they had passed them a few weeks ago too. They had kind of
dropping. They got it back.
Yeah, they close. Okay, because earlier I heard something that said Brooklyn was in 9th place, but on mine now,
I don't think they 9.
On mine they 7th.
Yeah, they 7. They were 9. When you said 9, I just ran with that. I knew they were 9.
But from Brooklyn went from, because they had got the number 1 seed in the East at one point, and they didn't they didn't drop down to they a playing team right now. You know what I'm saying? If so,
shit, y'all tripping. My Lakers 1 game away from being in the 8. Stop playing.
So it's Brooklyn, they took a fall. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and I don't know if you saw it, but your boy LaMelo was an all-star. He replaced.
You was telling me that.
LaMelo was going to be all-star.
Durant and Draymond, huh?
Yeah. I don't know how Draymond I don't know how Draymond made the All-Star team this season, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Right, I ain't right. But also it's go by the vote. That voting, man. That vote.
Not this season. You know what I'm saying?
That voting, man.
Not this season. So, but yeah,
man, that boy Kyle Murray done deleted everything off of all his Cardinal stuff off his social medias, man.
That's gonna be so. I'm gonna go look into that. That's gonna be something right there.
Come to the Saints, boy. Come to the Saints.
That's gonna be something right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Then we got our boy AK. You know what I'm saying? We got our boy AK. You know what I'm saying? Getting into
Made Byron, my dog made Byron, man. What a video ad, though. That's what a video ad. I read the statement.
I was reading it earlier, and they basically were saying, like, whatever Kamara was telling, you know, whenever he was telling his side of it, they basically saying like what he's saying is contradicting what was in the video surveillance. But I want to see the video. That's what I want to see. I want to see the video. But we know he's not gonna do it. Like even if it is true, he's not gonna do no jail time. His lawyers will get him off of it. Probably have to pay dudes some money, pay his hospital fees and stuff like that. You know. But the only thing that be getting me in situations like these, bro, is the fact that the victims, they always just remember the person who's the celebrity at the group. Like if you getting jumped by a group of people, but yet you only, you know what I'm saying? Like you managed to only remember the one who's a superstar football player.
Well, I mean, that's I mean, who else you gonna remember? You don't know the rest of them niggas. I mean, come on, man. I don't know them niggas. I know Alvin Kamara was with them though. He was with them. That nigga hit me. Them niggas jumped me. Like,
I mean, yeah. I mean, who else you gonna identify? Like, what you gonna do?
Who else you gonna
chase them down and take their ID?
You already. Like I say, no video out. If the video come out, cool, we see it. But like I said, man, and I'm not saying Alvin Kamara wasn't with the people that did it. So you mad, you pissed off. Yeah, man, he hit me. He hit me. You know what I'm saying? It was together.
But he did, but Kamara did say he was with his people. You know what I'm saying? He said he was with his girl Tia. He was with his manager.
I mean, from what I read,
bro. Say hold on, bro. Now you see you're going too far.
It was on the elevator.
No,
when it was
fuck all that.
Elevator.
The bitch know what he's doing. The bitch know what he's doing. Get in the
elevator and he stopped dude from getting on the elevator and dude fell played. You gotta understand. You feel me? If a football player, he got his whole crew with him, everybody with him, man, it's my people on this elevator. We full already, dude. You gotta wait. Like, dude fell played, did whatever they did, and they got in the scuffle. And I mean, that's from what I read, that's what I picture.
Yeah. He did say he did say he did get a few punches in on the.
It was a fight, man. It was a fight. Like, it was a fight, bro. It was a fight. Nigga, it was a fight. You're a grown man. It was a fight. Nobody used no weapons on you. Nobody put no nothing. It was a fight. A fist fight. Boom, 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 boom. Like, it was a fight, bro. Them niggas barely even. Come on, man. You probably fell, hit your head, a little unconscious.
My bone that bone that money. That bone that money, man.
Tia probably got a lick into.
Come on, man.
Say, bro. Now there you go with that boy. You see, Cole? Now you go with that shit again.
Was it a brother?
There you go. There you go with that shit again.
His name.
I mean, not that it mattered, but
it sounded like it was from his name, Darnell Green.
Right.
That was the dude's name.
You said Darnell is a brother name.
Darnell Green. That sound like that was his name. So yeah, that sound like it. But now I keep messing with Baby because of Tia Cooper.
Well, fuck you, boy.
Still mad because of Kamara. Got you. Hey, at least you're not with Dwight Howard.
Well, fuck him too.
So, but hopefully, hopefully that whole situation get worked out. You know what I'm saying? Sticking with the Saints right quick. How y'all feel about Dennis Allen getting the head coaching job?
Trash.
Wait, he got the job? He got it?
Trash.
Yeah. They announced it earlier this afternoon.
Dennis Allen. The name sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's our defensive coordinator.
Oh, okay. I mean, hey. Why you say trash, baby?
It came down, it was between him, Flores, and Eric Bieniemy. And pretty much, and I know pretty much what it came down to. They pretty much looked at it like, kind of keeping, like you could kind of keep, like you could kind of keep what you already got going on. And that's pretty much what really made them go with Dennis Allen, because it's like, well, we could keep a lot of what we got going on, still rolling. They really did like Flores. They liked Bieniemy a lot, but it pretty much came down to just, that continuity. It's like, okay, look, we can kind of keep, we can kind of keep a little bit of what we got going on rolling. So, what I have liked to see, Flores get it or Bieniemy get it, yeah, but we can't say, we can't sit here and say, Dennis Allen don't deserve a chance either. He deserved that chance too. So, and you pretty much keeping a lot of the same people in places. Pete Carmichael's still the offensive. You know what I'm saying? He's still gonna be calling the offensive plays. The offensive coordinator. So, you know what I'm saying? You pretty much keeping it the same, bro. Just no Sean Payton. That's the only difference. So, the only difference. So, and Super Bowl weekend.
Who y'all picking for the Super Bowl? I want to let Cole go first.
Man, the Super Bowl. It's tough, bro, because you got, what I'm saying? You got some guys on one side want to see win. Got some guys on the other side want to see, want to see win one. You got one team, their weakness is the other team's strength. You know what I'm saying? When you look at Cincinnati offensive line going against the Rams defensive line, you know what I'm saying? The Rams definitely have the edge when you look at that matchup with their defensive line versus Cincinnati offensive line. But when you look at offensive weapons, I think they balance out on offense on both sides. Like, I think offensively they pretty even. Like I said, the biggest difference is Cincinnati offensive line. Can they hold up against the Rams defensive line? It's gonna be interesting, man. Can we see history repeat itself 2 years in a row? Home team winning the Super Bowl at home.
Possibly.
Can we see that happening again? Or can, you know what I'm saying? Like they say for college, can the Cinderella story keep going for the Bengals? Can that story keep going for the Bengals? So man, it's tough. It's tough. Odell finally get to be in a Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
We know he gonna act a dog. We know he gonna, we know he gonna cut up. Basically, whoever they put Eli Apple on, they're gonna have a field day. So we know that. Whoever Eli Apple on, they're gonna have a field day, and they probably they're gonna target him the whole game. Like they probably gonna target him the whole game. Like, oh, I got Eli Apple. They're gonna target him the whole game. That's what everybody do. They target Eli Apple. That's what they all do. Right. How the Rams gonna stick Jamar Chase? Kind of had a conversation about this. I think the Rams pretty much gonna date. I think they're gonna try to leave Ramsey on him one-on-one. Ramsey's a physical cornerback. Jamar Chase a physical receiver. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Rams gonna try to let Ramsey play him one-on-one. So that's gonna be a good matchup. But if I'm gonna pick a team for the Super Bowl, I gotta go. I'm gonna pick the Bengals. I think the story gonna keep going for the Bengals this season. In a close game, I like pretty much all the playoff games. I say a field goal. I say Bengals win by a field goal.
Mm-hmm. For me, I can't see. The only reason why I'm going with the pick that I'm going with is a certain reason why I'm going for it, and that's because I do not want to hear that shit being yelled over and over. It's going to drive me crazy. I'm not going to get into no deep explanation. I'm not doing all that. I'm picking the Rams, and I say that because if them boys win, I don't want to hear that who shit all. They're gonna try to smother us. Next year not looking too hot for us. I don't want to hear that shit all year. So for that reason, I'm going with the Rams. That's the only reason why.
Look, get ready for it because we play the Bengals next season. So it's gonna be a lot of who they.
I'm gonna have to go to New Orleans with my pistol.
There's gonna be a lot of who they and who that. Now I don't know where the game gonna be at. I don't know where it's gonna be at, but they both play each other. So
yeah, I don't like that shit. If it wasn't for that, I would ride with them for that. And then on top of that, like I said, I rock with Odell, and they tried to play that man. If he wasn't smart enough to get out of his situation, he would have been another case to where he wouldn't have no team to play for. That's how they was trying to play it, make it seem like it was him, just because he's different. That man got talent. So I want to see him win more than anything to prove to them that just because you're different and you outspoken and you don't tolerate the bullshit, you don't have to be banned from what you do. And that's one of the main reasons why. That's one of the main reasons why a lot of players don't like to speak out, because they can't take the heat that come with it, or the heat that come with it. Everybody turn against them because they speak that freedom of speech shit, but that shit don't work like that when you actually got a name for yourself. We can have a freedom of speech, but when you got a platform, they don't want you to have one because people listen to you. People follow you. You got people that's role model, like you, they role model. They don't like that, so that's why I'm rolling with it.
But we know how those situations go. Certain players can, do certain things, and people look at it as, oh, he's passionate, and a player, Odell do something, and so we know how those things work out.
Mm-hmm. Who you got, E?
Man,
It don't matter who he got. He just
right. That's what I'm about to say. I might just go for the tie and say I'm going.
No, man, it can't end in no tie, man. We
He's already
said
won,
that.
but I'm still pick though, because just to pick though, because this is an interesting Super Bowl, and I mean I like both of these teams. I really love the Bengals. I think the Bengals gonna go in there and
it would be good for my bad. And it would be good, you know what I'm saying? You got a Northside Viking on that team, bro. That'll be, you know, that'll be fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Have a
on the Rams. The Bengals. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fire.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, so and I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough one going into that home stadium with the home team in there playing.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's gonna be way more Ram fans in there than Bengal fans. It's gonna be crazy. But I'm gonna go with I don't know, man. It's tough, man. It's tough because as bad as I want to see Odell win him one over there and Matthew Stafford, just as bad as I want to see Burrow and Chase over there win. Damn. But I'm gonna just go with the home team, man. I'm gonna go with the Rams, bro. The home team at home, defense, offense. That Bengals defense is I don't know, man. That I don't know, and not just their defense, that offensive line, bro. That offensive line got man, them dudes. Aaron Donald on them is coming. He, you know what I'm saying? They won that game when he got sacked 8 times. That was that game. They get sacked 8 times in this game. That game is a blowout.
Yeah.
The Rams get to Joe Burrow 8 times. It's a blowout. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. It hurt me to even pick on this show. You know what I'm saying? To pick between the two, but. Hey, whoever win. But to pick
and on the Rams, we got a player from UL on the Rams too. Be forgetting about that. Like he don't play, they don't put him in games, but you know he representing UL and he on the Rams. Raymond Kale, running back from UL.
Okay.
He on the Rams. So
yeah,
you got you got LSU players and a UL player.
Just history, man. I think I'm gonna go with the home team, man. The home team winning the Super Bowl.
We be forgetting about Puka too. They don't play him.
Yeah, Puka is over there on the Bengals.
They don't play him, but you know he with the Bengals.
Damn, I nigga first year too, boy. Rookies. You know it's gonna be exciting, man. It's gonna be exciting. I won't be mad if Joe Burrow and them win. Yeah, I'm saying
right. I wouldn't be mad either. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I wouldn't be mad either. I just can't. For me, I feel that the Bengals franchise, they have to win it this time, or it's gonna be a little time. I feel like one of those franchises to where they're gonna have to keep making big moves to make it back to the big game. So they're not a team. They're not a franchise that historically has that under their belt. So they got a challenge. Even if they was to win it this year, they're gonna have a challenge of making it back based off of what decisions they make with the players that they have. On the other hand,
what if this the start of something new, like the Bengals franchise, like it changed, like they
no, what I'm saying, they would have to make the right decisions. Like that's what I said. They would have to make the right decisions off season. That determines how it looks for the following years to come. All right.
Yeah,
but for LA, they've proven that they're making the right decisions because it's their second time going with that coach. So they doing something right over there. Their system is working and it's getting better even after they take L's. But I just feel like it'll be a better victory if Odell get it. I feel like he deserved that for everything that you know what I'm saying. Like he pretty much had to trick himself into a good situation.
Yeah.
Because they damn near made it seem like it was that man's fault when he was with Cleveland, and it wasn't that man's fault.
And it started out slow when he got to LA.
Right.
The motherfuckers was doubting him when he got to LA.
Yep. And now they looking at it like, oh, Odell, talk to nah, motherfucker, don't talk to me now. Where you was whenever I was struggling.
And it's time for that. It's time for the other LSU receiver to get out of Cleveland.
He will.
He wasting his time in Cleveland too.
Yeah, he will. He gonna be out of there.
I'm glad when my boy got out there, Landry.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to get out of there. Just crazy, man. And Odell, and they want to put it out there today that Odell said he was very close to going with the Saints. Ball said, right team, wrong time. That's crazy. Ball said, right team, wrong time. Hey, you never know, bro. That might never know. That might still be an option for him to
man, the right time when you was talking about was when Breeze was there. But he don't really know, nigga. Breeze couldn't throw you the long ball like that, nigga.
Right. He had a better chance of catching that bitch from Winston.
Come on, man.
Hey, boy. Hey, we got some shit we got to work on, boy. This is gonna be some shit, man. This.
Yeah, man. We in rebuilding stage.
Yeah. Hey.
Nah, I wouldn't even call that rebuilding. We still in demo. I don't even know what's gonna happen next. We still tearing shit down.
Hey, and another thing I wanted to kind of bring up, bro, before we finish, bro. I know y'all had seen when I sent that in the group thing the other day, bro. With that Ryan Garcia fight that's coming up, bro.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, bro. This dude, bro, he fighting a dude from Ghana. All right. Never heard of this dude. This dude fought only twice outside of Ghana. But he always talking about who Tank fighting. But you know what I'm saying? Like you fighting a dude who only fought out of his own country twice.
That's telling you something right there. That man not doing. He ain't the real deal. He don't want to fight nobody.
That nigga don't want to fight Tank. He ducking Tank, but Tank will knock that nigga out.
I hope that ball from Ghana knock him out right now. I hope that ball from Ghana I hope that ball shock the world. I hope that ball shock the world and knock him out.
Why it gotta be all that?
Because he always, you know what I'm saying? He always trying to criticize Tank for fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like all he do is talk, bro. Like that's all he do. He talk on Twitter
and make them YouTube videos hitting shit.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, I hope that dude from Ghana knock him out because you know why? because they trying to make an easy fight. They trying to make, we're gonna get this dude from Ghana. He only fought out of his own country only twice. So I hope that dude shock the world and knock him out. Humble him.
That man not gonna knock that man out, bro.
Man, I would not.
If it's supposed to be how it's supposed to be, that man gonna beat the shit out of that man.
And he probably will. he probably will.
They gonna punish that man. That man ain't gonna never leave that he gonna forever fight at home. He ain't going nowhere after that. He's like, fuck that, man.
I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, nobody has ever heard of it. You know what I'm saying? Well, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of fighters out there that, you know, people never heard of. But it's like, wait, like, you going to get, like, y'all went and get this dude out of Ghana. Only fought twice outside of his own country. And that's who y'all going to get to fight? After you was just say calling out Tank for fighting Isaac Cruz. Then you was calling.
They don't want to make the fight happen because when it comes down to it, the people be want to split the purse, and Tank shouldn't be splitting nothing with nobody. Straight up.
And what I saw over the weekend too, and I didn't even know. Clarissa Shields, she had a fight. She had a boxing match over the weekend. She won. She won, but so she had a boxing match.
Damn, I didn't know that. We totally missed that one.
Yeah, I didn't like. I only saw it, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram or ESPN and stuff like that. I said, oh,
nigga dunked on stuff, man.
Everybody get dunked on, dog. I wait. Let me ask you a question. They dunked on him. Did he jump or did they catch him? They catch him off guard.
Man, that nigga jumped, man.
Oh well, jumped, no, man. I'm good with that. He tried. Man, send that to the group, man. Send that to the group.
Steph went up with it, man. Cause Steph was
Hey, I respect the dudes that jump.
That's what I'm saying. He jumped. He tried. Send that to the group, E.
I respect the dudes that jump because that's part of the game of basketball.
Man, fuck that, man. I ain't about to get dunked on, man.
Man, it's part of the game.
Man,
it's part of the game.
That shit hurt when you hit that ground, nigga.
That's part of the game.
Try, man. Well, I don't care how good you is.
Cole know what that feel like.
I don't care how good you in shape, nigga. 30 plus in that ground.
I know how that feel, but they got a lot of other people that know how it feel too.
Oh, I don't know. I ain't never get dunked on before.
I ain't never. I'm not going. Nobody never dunk on me. Now I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Courtney tried to dunk on me, but he ain't never been successful. He had a half an inch more. He would have gotten me. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm jumping.
It's all good. It's all good. I didn't dunk on people taller than you, so it's all good.
Oh no! See, Steph having fun with that. Steph laughing, man.
Well, of course, because Steph ain't the type to get dunked on like that. So yeah, it's funny.
And that man had it on his mind. That man going up like, I'm gonna put this on a wall at the house. Like that's how he going up.
And they want to. I mean, shit. After all them damn rebounds on the play. Remember that buku rebounds on there.
Yeah, bro. That
nigga D gonna be mad. That child got to edit a 2-hour show.
Man, go ahead, let's cut it loose, man. Give the shout outs, man. Because you fuck around, D gonna start handing out fines.
No, we definitely didn't hit 2 hours, but we over an hour.
Man, come on, man. Y'all gonna get me fired on my day off.
Yeah, man. That's it for man. Let's run them shout outs.
We was running them, man.
Give them shout outs, man. What you got over there?
These dudes miss all them 3-pointers.
Y'all know, follow Above the Earth on Instagram. You know, we got the merch coming. We got some new stuff. We try to get that all in before Mardi Gras. So hopefully we get that in. Y'all be on the lookout for that. We got some Mardi Gras design. We trying to push. Got some hats we trying to drop. So y'all stay tuned for that. Shout out Happy Hippie. You know, always. And shout out Dignified Administration, man. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, talk about it. Ladies, don't be scared to talk about it, man. Nope. But that's all I got this week, man.
For sure. Big, what you got?
Well, first I want to say shout out to Trinity Treats. Get all your treats and everything from Trinity Treats. You can make anything you can think of. You send it to her or you tell her what it is. She's gonna come up with a plan to make it done. Follow on Instagram Trinity_treats with a Z. Shout out to Dollar's Lemonade. Be back on the market real soon. They coming out with some new flavors. Like E say, the best lemonade in the world. E.
That's lemonade, man. No, man.
And lemonade, it really do. It be hitting. And if you like your mixed drinks, you know what I'm saying. You find your formula. It's definitely gonna be a hit. But Shout out to Dollars Lemonade. Shout out to Too Much Cycling. If you don't want your bike seat all in your ass coming off or your brakes all messed up, fuck with it. More information coming soon with that one. What I'm missing? Oh, so I gotta shout out my boys, man. Listen, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you and your brothers got in a fuss or something like that, but I seen one of them heading towards Dallas with all kind of Dallas Cowboy gear on the back. So I appreciate the fact that you gave up all your Cowboy fan gear that you had in the storage unit from '93. But if you need anything towed, hauled, anything, Macho Trucking. Holler at Macho Trucking, and get it hauled, get it where you need it to go for a good price. Hit them up. And that's all I got.
Cool. Boom. Simple. And y'all follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stream us on Spotify. And man, y'all be on the lookout for that Bacon Benoit boxing match, bro. This dude keep playing with me about the Dallas Cowboys.
Man, listen, you already know how I am when it comes to shit like that. If you want to make that happen, we could definitely put the gloves on. I ain't never ran from no fight.
Make it a charity event, man. Make it a charity event, man.
But he keep throwing that out there too loosely, like he really want that to happen. I fuck with it. If you want to put the gloves on, we could put the gloves on. And
y'all look out for that 1-on-1 too on the basketball court too. That one definitely. We definitely.
You not seeing me in a basketball. You wasn't seeing me in a basketball court when we was young. You're not seeing me now.
We definitely gonna get that 1-on-1.
Man, you tripping, man. We get it done. We get all that done in the same weekend.
It's gonna be an Eazyana production.
Yeah. I'm gonna promote it, man.
Eazyana.
Special guest referee too. I was special guest referee.
Who the referee? Oh, special guest.
Yeah.
Smoke gonna be the referee.
Nah, Smoke not the referee. Smoke the announcer. Ringside. Oh yeah. Ball crazy, man.
But that's it for us though, man. Benoit Complex Sport. Checking out.
Oh, look, one more thing before we go. Shout out to CB3 and his basketball team. They won the consolation championship this past weekend. So that was his first championship he ever been in. So they executed on that. And he was excited about that. So I'm proud of my son too. Shout out to CB3 and his basketball team.
We gotta get him on the show, man. When we can get him on the show, man.
Man, we're gonna get him on the show soon, man. He got a little situation going on right now, but we're gonna get him going and popping right now. We gonna get him.
You got his taste.
And it's a school night.
It's a school night.
We're gonna have to we're gonna have to finesse a weekend special for him. Because y'all been wanting to be on the show.
I say we'll do a special edition. We'll record on the weekend.
Yeah, we could do that. We can do that. Cool. We definitely can do that. I try to do it to where I can get multiple of the youngins on so they can have their own little segment of the show and talk about what they like. Because I know a couple of ballers that they'll let their sons jump on there, even daughters, whoever. But yeah, we can do that. But shout out to them though, man. Basketball season over. We had a good season. And like I said, shout out to all the youth basketball coaches out there that's coaching these children up so that they could be some great athletes in the future.
That's what's up. That's it, man. We out.
Baker, Conflict of Sports.
Eazyana, Conflict of Sports.